여러분 안녕하세요. 저희는 지금 VOA 뉴스센터에서 북핵 토론 대담을 하기 위해서 이 자리에 모였습니다. 오늘 토론자로 나오신 분은 제네바 협상의 주역이셨던 로버트 갈루치 대사님, 또 국무부에서 최근까지 비핵상 담당관으로 계셨던 로버트 아인혼 담당관님께서 오늘 이곳에 나오셨습니다. 제가 막간을 이용해서 이분들께서는 북한 당국자들과 함께 협상을 하셨던 분들이셨기 때문에 북한 당국자들과 협상할 때 어떤 점이 가장 인상에 남았는지 제가 여쭤보려고요. 제가 지금 질문을 드리겠습니다. So, Ambassador Gallucci, what was most striking and notable about discussing with North Korean officials?
When I first met the North Koreans in June of 1993, it was the first time I had been with North Koreans. I'd never negotiated with them before. And I can tell you what I was struck by, and several on my team had the same reaction, and it was the lapel pins of the North Korean delegation. And they were, at that time, Kim Il-sung's picture on the lapel pin. And one of the things that was striking to us is that what we knew intellectually, those of us who had met North Koreans before, we were seeing manifest, which is the personal character of the regime in North Korea, something that I think it's a good idea for Americans to recall, as sometimes we personalize our presidents, but it's not the same. It's a different phenomenon, an emotional phenomenon that intersects with the politics, and I think it would be prudent to keep in mind the character of the leadership in North Korea.
And Assistant Secretary Aihon, you also sat down with the North Koreans. What was most striking about them?
I'll give you an anecdote that explains why it's difficult to negotiate with North Koreans except at the highest level. I accompanied Secretary Madeleine Albright to Pyongyang in October of 2000, and we were negotiating on the missile issue, and we spent many hours with Kim Jong-il on the missile issue, and we made progress. I was sent to Kuala Lumpur the next week to see if I could complete the deal. And I started off by saying, we had productive discussions with your chairman last week, but he was ambiguous in a number of areas, and we need to have further elaboration. My North Korean counterpart got very angry, very angry. You've insulted all the people of my country. You've insulted our leader. I turned to our interpreter. I said, "What did you say? How did you interpret that?" He said, "I said exactly what you told me." I asked him to explain. My counterpart, my North Korean counterpart, said, "I am angry because you said our leader's explanations were ambiguous. That's not true. His explanations were perfectly clear. You should understand them, and you should agree on a missile deal on the basis of what he said." It was very clear to me that my counterpart had no authority to deviate, one word from what his leader had said, and that if we wanted to close a deal, then we'd have to pursue this at a higher level.
How insightful. I really look forward to our discussion today. 저희는 그럼 조금 이따가 다시 뵙겠습니다.